All right, hey everyone, this is the Good Captain, and welcome to Japan's turn 7 in this game of Axis and Allies Anniversary 1941. So we start with 49 IPCs, and with 49 IPCs we are going to buy an industrial complex, a fighter, and 8 infantry. That's 24, 34, 44, 49. So that's all the IPCs. 3, 3, and 2 in the infantry groups, and 1 fighter and 1 industrial complex for 49. Okay. All right. This is the most elaborate turn I think I've ever done, or at least have done in a long time. So I may have to break this into 2 videos because there is a lot that can happen in the combat move or the combat phase that might affect the non-combat phase. So even if I do this in one sitting, Corporal Clegg, Piloto, just hold on your turn until I give you a thumbs up in the group chat. Okay, with that out of the way, I will do my combat moves. So first, in China, I have 1 tank is going to do the Ningjia shuffle. In other words, we'll just recapture this, bring us back up to 48 IPCs, and blitz back into the territory from whence we came. Get that. So I'm going to kind of separate him off for the moment because the others will be moving soon. Okay. The next freebie is going to be this transport down here in C Zone 32. He's going to move up to C Zone 35 and pick up one of the 4 infantries in India, and then move over to C Zone 34 and drop off into Italian East Africa. So that's a freebie. Okay, so Britain will go up to, Japan will go up to 49 now. The UK drops from 25 to 24. All right, next. The rest are going to be actually fighting moves where we'll need to roll dice. So one of the transports in India here will load up 2 infantries. So I'll just pull them right off the top here. And that leaves 1 left in there. So that transport's going to load up 2 infantries, move into C Zone 34, we'll just already chip it there. And then those 2 infantries unload into Anglo-Egypt, Sudan. And we're going to bring in the fighter from Egypt, so he'll have 3 movement factors left. A battleship for offshore. And a fighter from C Zone 38 moves 1 into 35, 2 into 34, 3 into Anglo-Egypt, Sudan. Let me get a pull for this guy. And he'll have 1 movement left. Okay. Okay, so that's it for these green arrows. Okay, up in Russia here, I am going to send 3 infantries from Persia up into the Caucasus, and the 2 fighters will come out of Belarusia and move 1, 2, and they'll have 2 left, 2 movements left. Okay. Next, I'm going to send 1 infantry and 1 bomber, 1, 2, into Kazakh. So the bomber will have 4 movements left. So now we're down to 5 infantry left in Persia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then up in the north, we're going to attack Yakut with everything. Okay. Let me make sure that's all in frame. Is that all in frame? Yeah, for the most part. And on the Pacific side, yeah, we'll go for Hawaii. We'll send the transport with an armor and an infantry. And all 3 fighters. So 1, 2. 1, 2, and 1, 2. So they'll have 2 movements left. That's it. Okay, so that's it for the combat moves. We're now going to go to combat. So we'll start with Hawaii. And we have 3 fighters, a tank, and an infantry. So this is really just to yeah, no, we happy. Okay, sorry, I was making one last maybe decision. So 3 fighters and a tank plus 1 infantry. Okay, we got the hit. And back at us. A miss, that's a 3. Okay, so the Americans now drop 1. Drop by 1. From 40 to 39, and the Japanese are up to 50. Okay. Next, we'll do the Yakut battle. This is another pushover. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think that's 10 infantry. Okay. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 5 and 5 for 10 infantries. No hits. Look at all those 6s. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 6s. Awesome. Okay, but we have a tank, so all hope is not yet lost. It looks like we're going to lose some. Well, if this guy misses, then we'll definitely lose something. I'm sure. Well, oh no, he hit. Okay, so it's all just for dramatics. And then here's the shot back at. Yeah, okay. Good hit. So 1 Russian goes down and 1 Japanese goes down. And this becomes Japanese. So Russia moves from 24 to 23, and Japan moves from 50 to 51. All right, next we are going to do the Kazakh battle. This is just till someone takes a hit and then we retreat. This is just an opportunity. Maybe we get it, maybe we don't. So the bomber will be the red dice and the infantry will be the black dice. Oof, whiff. So it looks like this will be a bug out if you get a hit. No, okay, we go to round 2. So Japanese, yeah, so same thing. Japanese bomber is red and the Japanese infantry is black. Yeah, bomber gets a hit. And Russian infantry on the way back. Miss. Ooh, wow, lucky me. So far. Okay. Kazakh falls to the Japanese, moving from 51 to 53. And Russia drops from 23 to 21. Okay, next I'm going to do the battle in the Caucasus. This is going to be a little more interesting, I think. We have 3. Well, let me get this. I usually do high rollers are red. So 2 Japanese fighters and 3 Japanese infantry. So the black will be the infantry, the reds are the fighters. We got 1 hit. Ouch. Okay. Yep, just 1. So the Soviets will return fire. And they get 1. All right, 1 for 1. All right, this time we only have 2 black dice. And so the Japanese fighters are the red dice, and the Japanese infantry are the black dice. 2 and 2. 2 hits, 1 from the infantry, 1 from the fighters. That takes care of the last 2 Soviet infantries. And we'll have them both roll. And they get a hit. So we have 1 Japanese infantry left in the Caucasus. Wow, I'm out of, I guess I need to order more from Historical Board Gaming. I'm out of Japanese control markers. Use these chintzy cardboard ones. So that one's a 4-pointer. So 53 for the Japanese becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 57. And the Soviets drop 1, 2, 3, 4 to 17. All right, we have 1 final battle. The battle in Anglo-Egypt Sudan against the British. So this is 2 fighter. Oh wait, we got a battleship here. Yeah. So let's do our high rollers first. So 2 fighters will be the black dice, and 1 battleship will be the red dice. Okay. That's 2 hits, and that's just what there was. 2 British defending infantry will roll back. No hits. Oh man. Okay. Okay, so get another cardboard token. And the Japanese roll up to 58, and the British will drop to 23. Yeah. Okay, that's it for combat. Now we'll go to the non-combat. So I'll just drop this down a peg. Let's see if I can do this in 1 shot. First, we'll start in the Pacific. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So in the Pacific, we have this transport with an infantry down in New Zealand. He'll load up on the transport, swing up to the Caroline Islands, and unload in there. These carriers, the whole fleet from off of Wake will float down to the Carolines, and the fighters will fly 1, 2 onto the decks of those carriers. We'll bring down the rest of the fleet here. Okay. And okay, and then we have a submarine over here in Sea Zone 38. He'll come and join this fleet here, like that. Next, okay, so no, that's right. There's one more thing we want to do to the Pacific Fleet. Reinforce it with a single fighter for Manchuria. 1, 2, 3. We'll pick it up in Manchuria here. 1 artillery moves into Buryatia, like that. You know, Yeah, it should go up there. These two, the infantry and tank in Manchuria go into Suiyuan. Okay. The two tanks that didn't blitz in Hubei will move south into Yunnan, and the infantry in Burma will come up to Yunnan as well. Cover that Chinese flag. Like that. Okay. Well, let's keep doing the easy stuff because it starts to get weird with these transports. So these two fighters in the Caucasus are going to come down now. They have 2 movements left, but they're both just going to land in Persia. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll do that. The bomber goes 1, 2, 3 into Egypt. Destroyer in C-Zone 32 goes into C-Zone 35. So the carrier in C-Zone 38, is this in frame? Yeah, goes into C-Zone 35. We're not done with them yet. The fighter in France moves into Egypt. The fighter with 1 movement point left moves into Egypt, so now there's 2 Japanese fighters in there. Just get these all cleaned out. Okay, the fighter with 3 movement factors left flies 1, 2 onto the carrier in C-Zone 35. Okay. Tank in Persia moves into Egypt. Tank in Burma moves into Persia. Okay. Okay, and now we've got these 3 transports left. And these 2 transports in C-Zone 38 are going to go 1, 2. So I'll make this guy a chip for whatever it's worth. So there's 2 transports here that are going to non-com stuff right now. We're going to take off a tank and an AA gun along with 2 infantries out of this hex here, or out of the Persia there. And they're all going to unload into Egypt. So 2 infantries, 1 tank, and 1 AA gun unload into Egypt. There's 4 transports in this C zone. Okay, I think that's all of it. And again, I'm going to have to review this because, the AnA aircraft gun in Burma moves into India. There is 1 infantry that hasn't moved yet from India. He'll move into Persia. All right. Good Lord. Okay. I am now going to, let's chip you. Let's place units and then do the review, and we need one. Boy, we need a recap here. All right. Okay, placing units. 3 infantries go into India. Oh, there's 1 more non-combat move. This transport that was in C-Zone 35 shucks the 2 infantries that are in the East Indies. And then we place 3 infantries in India, so now we have a total of 5, along with the AA gun. All right. And then we drop 3 into Manchuria. 3 infantry into Manchuria. 2 infantry and a fighter go into East Indies. And Burma will take the factory. So it's like that. Oh boy. Okay, so again, oh no, let's do the recap and then I'll close. All right, so let's unclip this. Okay, get the stand out of the way here. In French Madagascar, we have 1 infantry. In Italian Africa, we have 1 infantry. In Anglo-Egypt Sudan, we have 2 infantry. In Egypt, we have 2 infantry, 2 tanks, 2 fighters, and a bomber. In C-Zone 34, we have 4 transports and a battleship. In Persia, we have 4 infantry, 3 artillery. Oh, I forgot to move these tanks in there. Sorry, non-com, 2 tanks from India into Persia. So in Persia, we have 4 infantry, 3 artillery, 2 tanks, and 2 fighters. In Caucasus, we have 1 infantry. In Kazakh, we have 1 infantry. In India, we have 5 infantry, an AA gun. In C-Zone 35, we have an aircraft carrier with a fighter, a destroyer, a transport, and in Burma, we have an industrial complex. In Yunnan, we have 2 tanks and an infantry. In Hubei, we have 1 tank and an infantry. In Suiyuan, we have 1 tank and an infantry. And in Manchuria, we have 3 infantry. In Buryatia, we have 1 artillery. In Yakut, we have 9 infantry and a tank. In East Indies, we have 2 infantry and a fighter. In Caroline Islands, we have 1 infantry. In C-Zone 51, we have 4 fighters, 2 carriers, 1 cruiser, 3 destroyers, a sub, and a transport. In C-Zone 53, we have a transport. And on Hawaii, we have a tank and an infantry. Okay, Japan collects 58, and yeah, we're gonna go for UK turn 7, but just stand by for my thumbs up, which should come in the next 15 to 20 minutes anyway. So by the time Corporal wakes up, this should be good to go. Thanks for watching. All the best from the good captain, and bye-bye.